In this automation, we want to open G1ANT website, giant.com. Scroll to the bottom of the page, and we want to open Excel template that I have here. And for each Excel record, we want to fill the contact form with the record data. We want to fill the contact form with the record data and click Send. Alright. So G1ANT should have a spam on their inbox at support. So, the first step is to open G1ANT website. So let's copy the link. Go to G1ANT Studio and of course click View Add-ons, Selenium, and use Selenium. Open command. Open Chrome, URL, and finally window, G1ANT, style maximize, to have this window maximized. Then we want to create a path variable containing the path to the fake names for form filling Excel template and open it. So let's create the path. Again, using the environment variable as in previous user profile, as in previous automations, user profile index, then desktop, automation examples on my machine, and then the Excel template is called fake names for form filling XLSX. So basically in today's lesson we learn how to spam. That's great. And now we want to create the path. So system, IO directory, create directory, system, IO path, get directory name, path, and semicolon. And now we want to open that Excel file. Okay, so the next step is to scroll to the bottom of the page and get the number of Excel records. So let's come back here and click Inspect on anything. Open console in the developer tools and try a JavaScript like this window. Scroll to 0, document, body, scroll height. So try this. Press enter while being at the beginning of this page. So press enter, and now we're at the bottom, so That is what we wanted to do. So let's copy this JavaScript code and Selenium run script. Use Selenium run script command to run this JavaScript code. And now we want to count the Excel rows using count rows command. And the result of this command will be in a records number variable. Okay, and now we want to create a for loop in which we get row data. So how to do this? Let's open again the Excel file. So we want to get Melissa Moreno, mail of her mail, the tag, and the message. So the easiest way is to create a procedure for it. For example, called getRowData with the row number parameter. So procedure getRowData and procedure. And in the getRowData, we have row number parameter set by default set to 2. And here we want to get value from row number, call index should be here 1, and result name. And we have 5 types of data. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And instead of name here, we're going to have surname. Instead of name here, we'll have email. Instead of name here, we have tag. And instead of name here, we have message. Instead of call index 1 everywhere, we have 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so here's how we get row data, row by row. So now we want to create a for loop here. So for row number from 2 to records number, and 4, and here we should call get row data, row number, and that's it. So let's go to the next step. We want to fill the name, surname, and email fields in the contact form. So we can close the template, close this, and we want to fill those fields and a message. So we can right-click the name field, choose inspect, and right-click the highlighted code. We can choose copy XPath, and this way we can use Selenium here in the for loop. Selenium type command. We want to type the name, search by XPath, of course, and again we want to use Selenium type. So again, please right click it here, copy XPath, and insert. we want to insert the surname here. Of course, search argument, paste it here by XPath. And finally, we want to type email. So right click it, right click this one, copy XPath. Yeah, it's that easy. By XPath. All right. And everything is the same. We don't change any number here because this formula is the same always. So the next step is to check all the options in the select HTML element and find one that is equal to the tag variable. So we want to choose the tag. Ask a question, feedback, report a bug, anything. So the tag should be equal to something in that set of options. So the I variable will store the number of currently processed option element. Yeah, so we'll add some code here. Let's press enter. And the I will be equal to 1. The isSameOption variable will store information whether the option element is the same as the tag variable. So isSameOption equal to 1, equal to false. The Selenium run script command will return here what the number of options is and will set it to the options number variable. So, how to do this? Let's right click this element. Let's expand this and see what we have. So, we have form control class, so let's copy it. And let's see what we have. Document, get elements by class name, form control, and see what we have. So 0, 1, 2, 3. It is in the with a third index. All right. So we found this element, but we are interested in how many elements are here. So we can get them by finding elements with a tag name option. And you can use JavaScript function length to get the length. So what is the number of options? Okay, there are 7 options. Let's copy this and use the Selenium run script here. Selenium run script return length, and it will be in a variable options number. All right. And so the number of options is set to the options number variable, and casting to integer is needed here because in the while condition it is checked if the I variable is less than or equal to the options number variable, because we'll create a while loop. So while and while, and in the condition the I variable will be less than or equal to options number. So we're not surprised that options number variable should be of integer structure. So let's force it. All right. So if the variable is less than or equal to the options variable, and also the while loop should stop when the is same option is true. So we have to add another condition that this while loop should continue if is same option is true. False. All right. If is same option is false. Okay. Now, the Selenium getText command is needed here. GetText, which will return the name of the option, and it is checked later if it is the same as tag. So let's click here and let's right click it and copy XPath. Search the inserted XPath, and the result should be option name, for example. Option name. And here instead of 1 we're going to have the I variable. So simple check if the option name is equal to the tag. Of course, don't forget to end the if block. Then we want to set is same option to true. And at the end of each iteration, we want to increase the I variable. So the Selenium getText command returns the name of the option. It is checked later if it is the same as tag, and if it is same option is set to true. So the while loop will not have more iterations, and the I variable is increased by 1 with each iteration of the while loop, because with each iteration the next option is being processed. Okay, and so let's go ahead to the next step. When the name of the option is equal to tag, we want to select this correct option and press enter. So this is what you should get. Let's add Selenium click here. Selenium click command. Search argument. And we want to click this one. So inspect, copy XPath, and insert it here by XPath. Okay, then we want to use keyboard, and we want to press down arrow on your keyboard. How many times? As many times as there are I minus 1. Then keyboard enter and enter. So the I variable less than 1 minus 1 means that it will be a number less than I variable by 1. So the down key will be pressed that many times. Now we want to fill the message field in the contact form and click send by copying XPaths. It is very easy. So, okay, and we don't want to be in the So we don't want to be in the while loop anymore. Sorry. Let's remove the blank line. Okay, and here. Selenium type message search, and the message inspect, right click it, XPath, by XPath. And then we want to click send. So inspect, right click it, copy XPath, search, paste it by XPath, and choose the argument by and by XPath. Okay. And after for block, we want to close the Selenium and close the Excel. So, hope it works. And let's check this out. Press F9. Excel is open. So we forgot to select the add-on net, and you can click View Add-ons to open this panel. Let's close it and let's press F9 again. This is add-on net, not XLSX. Yeah. F9 again. Expected and. Alright, so here's a mistake. The special character is missing here. Was missing here. Let's press F9. Alright. The switch should be selected now. Okay. So there is something wrong here. View, variables. What is the options number? It's 7, okay. Option name equal to tag. And here's a mistake. I. And why is there a mistake? Okay, we forgot to specify by what we want to search this element. We want to search this element by XPath. This is important. Okay, let's do this again. Yep, it's just a feature. Right, enter, yeah. So this is how we spam people. Yeah, and the message is incorrect. It should be refreshed. So let's use shortcut Ctrl plus F12. And as you can see, we should do something with it. So the easiest way is probably to, okay, let's check if the message is correct. View variables, message, yeah, message is correct. So the easiest way for me, in my opinion, is to copy this line, paste it here, and instead of message, we want to insert empty string. So we insert empty string and then we insert the message. Alright, so let's close it and let's press F9 and see if the spam goes fine. Melissa, yeah, it's just a feature. Message, yeah. Okay, so it works fine. Alright. So G1ANT should have a spam on their inbox at support. Okay, thanks. That's everything that I wanted to show you today.